Hey everyone, it's Cargo Bike Life here. I'm over at the shop today. Still working on the paint for the folding bike, but I got one piece. I wire wheeled it, and then in the little spots, like where the welds are and stuff, I had to take a pick and get all the truck bed coating out. Then I had to rough it up with some sandpaper, just to get it nice and smooth again. And I like to do one piece at a time. Like this is the head tube where the handlebars go. It's part of the folding mechanism for the handlebars. And I just got it all sanded down. Took a nice, not really wet, but damp cloth and wiped all the dust off it. Swept the floor so there's no dust on the floor to kick up. And now I'm getting ready to put a coat of primer on it. And the reason I do it that way is because if I sand that, set it to the side, sand more, and let's say I don't get all done today and I just close up the shop and I say, all right, I'll come back tomorrow, I'll finish sanding them. Well, overnight, if it cools off and there's a lot of condensation, your parts will start to rust. And I didn't do all that work so I could come back and sand off rust again. I don't want any rust on my parts if I can help it. What I'm going to do is shoot it with a coat of primer. And all I'm using is Rust-Oleum. It's a 2x Ultra Coat primer. It's made for wood, metal, plastic, and more. Says provides a tight bond for a top coat for the longest lasting finish. Flat white. That's what color I'm using. Now when I paint, I like to try to, you got to do light coats. You don't want to like douse it. You don't want to sit there and hold the can like right up to it. You want to be back. Just nice light coats. I like to be on my chair so I can my little rolling stool here so I can move around a little bit. And I also like to put it in my park tool stand so that I have the ability to have it up high and I can move it around without too many problems. Put a cardboard backer so I don't get paint all over my tool stand, although it would not be a big deal, but trying to make sure that everything gets covered. Gotta turn it back around. I neglected to do that other side. There. Now that coat may look kind of heavy, but it's really not. Just kind of misted on there. Hold on a second. Missed the spot right there. And what'll happen is that will dry overnight. The drying time for this says clogging. Oh, dry. Dries to the touch in 20 minutes, handle in an hour, fully dry in 24 hours. Apply a second coat of Painter's Touch 2x Ultra Coverage Up Coat within 1 hour after 24 hours. But what I like to do is let it dry, and then I'll look it over tomorrow when I come back to the shop. And what I'll do is probably wet sand it with like some 600 just to make it nice and smooth, and then give it probably one final little touch up of primer, and then it'll be ready for, you know, paint, then clear coat. But it has to be wet sanded. You wet sand the primer, put your second coat on, let it dry 24 hours. As long as it dries thoroughly. If sun's out, sometimes I'll just set it in the sun, let it bake, and then wet sand it again, and then you paint it. And the paint I got is gloss, so when you paint it with gloss paint, you don't wet sand that. You let that dry thoroughly, and then you put on your clear coat, let that clear coat dry for at least 24 hours, wet sand that, your next layer of clear coat. It's a process, but if you take your time with it and just do it in little bits, you'll come out with a phenomenal paint job. Because I want this thing to be really nice, really shiny, and I want it to last for a long time. See a couple of spots I missed there. Let me hit them up real quick. Another thing you don't want to do is get it so heavy that your paint starts to run and you got sags and runs in your paint. You don't want that. Now, enough about the painting. Let me put the camera up here a little bit. Go up a little bit here. That's good. Alright. So let's go, since I got you on here, let's do a couple of Goodwill finds that I found over the past week, because I haven't had any put on there. Where to put it? Hold on a sec. Right here. This was something I found at Goodwill. It doesn't really have to pertain to bikes, but it's a little tiny shovel. See that? Little tiny snow shovel with a really weird handle. And this handle is kind of unique because you see the hole? You extend it and it locks into place with one of those little push buttons. Not super strong, but I mean, you got this little snow shovel. And I thought, man, that's pretty cool. I want to clean it up some. It's kind of a little rusty and stuff, but I thought it was kind of neat, kind of unique. I've never seen one like that, but it'd be good, like, if you were an off-roader, maybe keep it in your car, or, you know, your off-road vehicle, if you got stuck in some snow or needed to shovel something out. Pretty neat. Paid $4 for it. So I thought that was kind of unique. Then, where'd it go? Now I brought it in here. Hold on. What am I doing? Where'd it go? I just had it. Oh, found a little bicycle mirror. I'm going to put that, I'm going to clean it up, put it on my girlfriend's bike. So she has a little mirror on her handlebars because she can't turn her neck real good. So we got a little mirror made by Bell. I always liked Bell's products. They weren't top of the line or anything, but they were pretty good. Hold on. Found this rack. It's a rear rack made by Bell. Just clips on the seat post. There's no legs that go down for it. It has a little bungee cord system on it. Thought it was kind of good. There's a piece of steel right here. Paid like what was it? For this and the mirror, I think it was like $4, $5, something like that. But nice little rear rack for a bike with a, it's made for a bike with a shock. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Also got another folding crate. It says Clever Made. This one's kind of neat. You just let it go, and it all folds right down. Oops. There you go. Big old crate. Folds right down. Nice crate. It was like $3 because they weigh everything. Apparently, it used to have school supplies in it. Nice crate though, real handy. Folds right back down. Nice little crate. Trying to think if there was anything else I got. Oh yeah. Got this little bag right here. Says Camerac. It's a camera bag is what it is. Got a couple loops on the back. You can loop that on your belt, I guess. Got a handle, got a carry strap. But maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, sometime this week, I'm going to show you how to take bags like this. And here's another bag I found. Big old bag right here. And another bag. But I'm going to show you how to take bags like this and make them, as you can see, it doesn't have any way to attach to your bike. Back is just flat. It's got a little carry strap right there. But I'm going to show you how to take bags like this, just about any bag, and equip it so you can strap it on your bike. Got a special little project there for us. You can take bags like this. If you got bicycle buddies that bike pack or tour, you can make them some cool bags. So we'll do that project coming up. Hopefully tomorrow if I have time. If not, sometime next week. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I got at Goodwill. Looking around here. Don't see anything else that I can think of. Give you a little shop update. Cleaned up the shop a little bit. Can you see that? Is that in? Let me slide over here. Yeah, there we go. We hung all the wheels in the shop because they were laying all over the place, and it was kind of irritating me. So we hung up all the wheels in the shop, got them all hung up there. Because that's a lot of, you know, I find in most shops that's a lot of wasted space is the walls. You got all these length on the walls, this height on the wall, and it's never used for anything. So all I did was I took a utility hook, hooked it up there, some 550 cord, and just started from the top tying them on. Tied them all down, just let them hang there. Because if you look at this side of the shop, see the blank wall? You could hang all kinds of stuff up there. All you have to do is, you know, hook something on the wall and you can hang it. But that's what I got for you today. Keep watching. I'll keep giving you updates, and we're gonna get this bike painted. I got 1 week of good weather coming up. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think it's all gonna be in the 60s. And this might be my last shot, so I got to get this thing finished up and painted. But I still got a lot of prepping and sanding to do. So stay tuned. Get ready for the paint of the bike and making some bicycle bags. It's Cargo Bike Live saying y'all ride safe, and I'm signing out.